Hey class, welcome back to Chapter 5, Linear Relationships. Today we'll be looking at Exercise 5D, solving equations using backtracking. So after you've built your expression using a flowchart, you can backtrack to solve for the variable still using your flowchart, okay? You can check your solution, so that's what you get as your final answer in the flowchart, by substituting back into the equation. So I've got a few examples for you today. In the first one, we're going to copy and complete each of the flowcharts. So we start with A. A is our variable, and the first thing we do to A is divide it by 9. So that looks a little bit like this. I know A is the worst one to have picked with a 9, but that's fine. Okay, and then we add 3. So we have A over 9 plus 3. The equation for this would be A over 9 plus 3 equals 1. So to backtrack, okay, the opposite of plus 3 is minus 3, and 1 take away 3 is negative 2. The opposite of then divide by 9 is multiply by 9. So negative 2 times 9, remember a negative times a positive number will make a negative number, and 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, we'll try another one. This time our variable is B. We start with B and add 4. So B plus 4 is our expression. We then multiply everything in this box by 3 to give us 3B plus 4. Of course, put it in brackets. 3 bracket B plus 4 close brackets equals negative 6 is our equation. So to backtrack, the opposite of multiply by 3 is to divide by 3. Negative 6 divided by 3, a negative divided by a positive is a negative, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then the opposite of plus 4 is minus 4. So negative 2 take away 4 is negative 6. Okay, one last example now. This time we've been given the equation. So we're going to need to set up the flowchart and then work backwards to solve for C. So as per our previous examples and previous exercises, we start with only the variable. Okay, I'm going to put it in a big old box. Okay, the first thing we do to C in this equation, remembering BIDMAS, is minus 5. This would be the same thing, okay, all of it's divided by 4. So we subtract 5 to start to give C minus 5. Okay, we then divide all of that by 4 to give us C minus 5 over 4. You can put it in brackets if you want. It doesn't really make a difference, okay? And then our last step is to add 9. So we get C minus 5 all divided by 4 and then add 9 outside of it. Okay, so we've built the expression. That equals 11. So 11 goes underneath that expression in our flowchart. And now we start working backwards. So we flip the arrow, we flip the sign, it becomes negative 9. 11 take 9 is 2. We then again flip the arrow, flip the sign, division becomes multiplication. So 2 times 4 is 8. And then one last time, flip the sign when we flip the arrow and go backwards, and we get plus 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Therefore, C equals 13 in this equation. We can substitute that to check. 13 minus 5 is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 2 plus 9 is in fact 11. So we know that C equals 13. Okay, that's all there is to it, guys. Build your flowcharts if you need to, and then work backwards. In our next session, we're going to aim to remove the flowchart entirely and just start working back. Okay, as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, good luck with the work, and I will speak to you all very soon.